Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Fletcher, and I am the executive producer of Strictly Sports and the Wrestling Forum. And I came here today to basically talk about some accusations that was levied by one Derek Ferrera earlier tonight, and to set the record straight about what is going on with the Wrestling Forum and Strictly Sports. About an hour ago, Mr. Ferrera went on Facebook and said that I've decided to cut ties with fellow colleagues Anthony Florio, myself, and Michael Bullock, and that it'll no longer mention us by name. They decided to erase me from what I created 10 years ago after controversial comments that he had made last night, and he'd stand by those comments and would not take the video down, which is, to our knowledge, because we have seen the videos, very offensive, borderline racist, and without a doubt is does not stand on the principles of everything that myself, Anthony Florio, and Michael Bullock stands for. And therefore, yes, we as a collective group cutted ties with Mr. Ferrera because of comments that he made last night, and then by doubling down earlier tonight with his latest video about the Dallas Cowboys, it was apparent to us that as a community, as a company, and as gentlemen that has the most utmost respect for individuals and people, that we had to do this decision. It's not an easy decision that we made, but Mr. Ferrera made no choice for us by letting him go and relieving him from the Wrestling Forum and Strictly Sports. He has done a bunch of videos that has been borderline offensive on many fronts with his language and his disregard of individuals. And for him to use a particular word that is highly offensive to Michael Bullock, to my friends, who is, some of them are part of Special Olympics, this was a word that should never have been uttered, should never be uttered in community. And for us, we needed to make a stand. And that's why we said what we said. And we stand by our decision. And we asked Mr. Ferrera to pull those videos down, and that we were asking for an apology. This is not the first time Mr. Ferrera has gotten in hot water with us. Back in 2020, he had a rant, oddly enough, of the New England Patriots, and used that particular word in a rant. It was very offensive at the time, but Mr. Ferrera did apologize for his actions, and we accepted it. Last night, the New England Patriots were utterly destroyed by the Buffalo Bills. And a lot of the times, anger does happen, could be spur of the moment. But the thing is that there's certain lines that you're allowed to cross, and this was not one of them. Obviously, many of our colleagues were very upset. And again, we asked Mr. Ferrera for an apology. We never got one. And then earlier this afternoon, he doubled down by saying that same word again during a rant over the Dallas Cowboys. At that point, it was abundantly clear that Mr. Ferreira had crossed a line that should not have been crossed. And it was in our best interest, our best judgment, and for the sanctity of our friends, our families, and for the integrity of not only the wrestling form but of Strictly Sports, that we have decided to let Mr. Ferreira go. He will never be mentioned other than this video right now, and we do wish him the very best in his future endeavors. Anthony Florio, myself, and Michael Bullock, including Dee Woodson, will continue the legacy of the wrestling form by using our honor, our integrity, our respect that we have for each other, and that we will continue to provide for you, the fans. We appreciate your support that you guys have given us for many months and many years along the way. And we truly hope that you continue to support us now and forever. We thank you. We love you. Good night.